And we're good. Guess we're live.
Hello, live.
Yeah. You don't have to start commenting, obviously, until... Oh, wait, right, I gotta stream it to you through Discord, I forgot. Yeah, shit's off to a great start already. Who the fuck pinged me? Share my screen. Anything. Go live. Alright, you see the game?
Yes, I do.
Perfect, alright.
Gonna take a break from this event, and I'm gonna come on to the ball game.
Just realized these guys have the exact same stats, minus like the stuff that's in the game itself. Look at this. Besides like the averages and crap, like they have the exact same stats.
Oh my god.
And they're in the same position too, it's hilarious. I think I have everything set up correctly.
What's wrong with me? So I can keep an eye on the stream. Yeah, it's over there. Alright.
I'll make sure I have everybody set properly in the practice thing, because I know I don't know, I gotta reset that.
I can't get over how customizable this game is for a 2008 baseball game.
I know.
Wii.
Alright, hold on, I need to... No, I said we'd actually start the game itself now, but I forgot that I have to remove everybody's training shit around.
Alright, while you're doing that really quickly, I'm gonna grab my phone so I can keep an eye on the chat.
Yeah, go for it. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna leave it the same for now. I'm just gonna move my own character out here and into it. No, that's fine. You know what? Screw it. I'm leaving him.
Did you put the word out there?
Yeah, where's that?
Okay.
Why do I have interviews?
No.
That sounds about right. Yeah, I guess I can take some time to...
Yeah, no, we got time.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna start moving people around. Do the practices and shit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Speed. That's fine. Remember them to run speed. And you guys... You I'm gonna move to... What was I trying to move him to? Fuck. Fielding. Yeah, we're gonna work on fielding. It's probably a better idea.
Okay, just so I don't make an ass of myself on the ways here, it's Toronto Blue Jays, not Tornado Blue Jays, right?
Toronto, yeah.
Toronto. Okay.
You're the baseball guy. You should know that.
I know. I just
You're fucking Bill Nye the baseball guy here, dude.
I have dyslexia. I gotta know. Is it Tornado or is it Toronto? I don't know, eh?
I don't even know.
Is Tornado another state?
Is it the 51st state? Ah, fuck. I didn't mean to undo it. You know what? Fuck it.
Welcome, one and all.
Welcome.
If you're just joining us now, welcome to the MLB Power Pros 2008 Louisville Crobats versus the Toronto Blue Jays. We welcome everybody here.
Wait, I haven't started the actual game yet. Why
because I'm seeing numbers go up. I'm welcoming everybody.
Alright, fine. Alright, that's fine. Go for it.
But it's good that you thought I was announcing, so it means I'm doing a good commentating.
Yeah, perfect. Alright. Let's start moving some lineup around.
If you're just joining us now, welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for taking time out of your day to come join us. And by everybody, I mean the one person that might just be me watching this.
It might be you. You might be commentating to yourself right now, dude.
Well, how you doing, myself? I'm doing good, myself. Just got out of prison to smoke some...
I don't think we can make that joke. I don't think we can make that joke.
The hell's wrong with Boyd? What's that emotion?
Just fuck if I know. I think that means he's like extremely tired. I've never seen it go that before.
Looks like it's about to like throw up or something.
I'm gonna just take a screenshot of that real quick.
Do you actually not know what that emotion is?
I don't know what it is. I need to send this into the... Must consult a higher authority. AKA a Discord community I'm a part of.
I can't believe you're a part of a Power Pros Discord.
Yeah, dude, there's a Discord for everything.
Hey, I know, but still. I gotta join the Wizard 101 Discord.
Is that a... I'm not even gonna ask if that's a thing. It's definitely a thing.
Of course it's a thing.
There we go. We can change the picture out.
God, I wonder what there is in a Discord for. That's a better question.
Probably stuff that we don't want to know about.
No, there's stuff about that too.
Yeah, there probably is.
If you're thinking naughty things, there's definitely...
Well, no, I know that exists. Alright, I think
God,
this is...
I'm worried about Boyd over here freaking dragging his green...
Injured? What the fuck do you mean injured? Oh, okay, so apparently Boyd is injured. Yeah, Boyd's injured.
That's a weird thing to be injured.
But we never saw that happen during a game, did we?
We saw a few players get
Oh,
injured.
no, remember, he was the one who slammed head first into the base, remember?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Forgot about that, shit. Shout out to Stinky from the MLB Power Pros World Discord who let me know about that.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah, hashtag not sponsored.
We're not sponsored by Stinky. We're just giving him credit for a nice helping hand.
Yeah, anyway, I think we're good. It's the best that we're gonna get.
Alright, we good? Let's play ball, everybody. Here we go. I'm gonna cringe the entire video.
I think I forgot to mute the freaking commentator voice.
You probably did, but we're gonna...
Yep. Hold on, you gotta knock him out first.
Okay. Hold on, breaking in. Shut up!
I think you
it's my
killed
job,
me.
you prick. Alright, everybody, excuse that little interference. Welcome, everybody, to MLB Power Pros 2008. We got Louisville Crobats versus the Toronto Blue Jays. I almost said Tornadoes, but I'm getting better after I've been in prison for a while. Reasons are not to be said.
Definitely has nothing to do with the last freaking commentary you did.
No, of course not, dude. I
no,
did great.
definitely not.
The police just can't keep their hands off me.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Exactly. That's just
Anyway,
why
I think we're about to see the first pitch.
About to see the first pitch. Here comes Louisville with a slider to the outside with the first strike, and it's 0-1. Coming up with a 4-feed fastball with a stroke, and it's down the line center. Yeah, I got that too, and here we go for the base hit for Louisville. Not for Louisville, but the Toronto.
Hold on, I need to change something real quick.
No, it's no problem. Please change whatever you want. I'm already struggling.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that's all about.
God, I sure got a game feel for this shit.
Yeah, hold on, I think... let's turn that down. And I think that should be good. Alright.
How many things do you have open?
Nothing.
Oh. Gosh darn it.
Oh,
Here comes Louisville. He drives it down left center. And he's taking it all the way to the left. And it's a home run.
Oh, Jesus.
First two-run homer for the Blue Jays. I was going to say Tornado again. Gosh. Hit myself in the head. It's not Tornado. It's Toronto.
There.
And it's Toronto. God damn it. And the Toronto Blue Jays come in with 2-0 with a 2-run homer. Here comes Louisville with an outside slider. And that's a strike one. 0-1 coming at me. Strike two, right down the middle, 0-2. Coming up with a slider. And he'll hit it down to left center. And that's an out. Bringing us to an 1-2. Oh no, that's an out. What am I talking about? It's 0-0. Bounces up right center. And that's an out. Here comes Louisville with a slider. And that's a 73-mile ball strike. Slider 2, swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Here it comes 0-2. And that's strike 3. It's a nice strikeout by Louisville. And that retires the first half of the first inning, almost a quarter. And it's 2-0 Toronto. Here comes Louisville up to bat. He gets ready and he hits it right down to left, and they'll make it a first out. 0-0 now with smoke. Here comes first Shine. Hits it straight all the way for the pitcher to grab it, throw it out. And I sound robotic than the actual commentator today. Here it comes. Straight, and that's a swing and a miss. It comes 0-1. Louisville, and he sees it. That's a ball that makes it 1-1. Hits it right down the middle. It's a line drive. That will give it a base hit to Ferzier on first base. Here comes Rosado. If I'm pronouncing these names wrong at all, please do not correct me. This is just for fun. That's our first ball, 1-0. Hits it all the way to the right, and he'll miss it, and it's a fair ball. And he goes straight and runs for third. He doesn't make it, and that's a third out. So that wraps up the first inning. Damn it. 2-0 Blue Jays. Louisville coming up to pitch. Again, if you're joining us now, welcome. Thank you for taking your time off to join us for this stream. And a nice heavy ball of baseball. Heavy ball of baseball. It's not a light ball. If it's a light ball, get the fuck out of here. Oh, and he'll make it straight to second. Again, this is just for kicks. We all know that I'm a terrible commentator, but that's not the point. We're just here to have some fun with baseball. And as we retire, as I retire my little speech here, we'll come to Louisville. It's 0-2, making his mind up for an inside slider. And that's a strike. And that's our first out for the Blue Jays. Coming up to bat, we got Russell. Coming up with an outside slider, and it'll make the strike. Coming up with a forced strike up. And that's a fair ball going into the corner. That will make it another run for the Blue Jays, making it 3-0. Coming up with Travis, and he'll make it straight down the middle. He'll swing and miss. It's an easy strike. 0-2, and he'll see the strike. See the ball. And it's 1-2. And he strikes him out. 2 outs now. Coming up with an outside slider. Mistaken, and he sees it, and that's ball 1. Outside slider again. It pops up, and he's able to get the out in time. And that retires the first half of the second. Still with remaining scores of 2-0 for the Toronto Blue Jays. Louisville comes up to bat in the second half of the second inning. This is the strike of a slider, 79 miles. It's 0-1. Here he comes. Hits it all the way, and that's just enough to get right to his glove, making it the first out. Here comes Melendez. Mistakes it, and he takes advantage of it, making it just so he hits it down the middle, giving him a base hit. Pops it up, and he'll make the catch, and that'll be the second out. Here comes Hessman, looking great today with a 370 average. Hits it right field. Ada bada 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 bada, and there's 2 men on base. Excuse my stroke, ladies and gentlemen. They beat me up countlessly in prison, and finally, that retires the second inning. Second half, quarter, sitting. Fuck. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I took a line of cocaine before we did this. Blue Jay coming up with left center, giving them a base hit. I did watch a lot of football after this. Oh my god, and he'll steal a base, driving him to second, and now make it a double. The whole team is laughing at me, as you can see. And listen, it's not my second or first day on the job. It happens to be my second and a half. And he'll make it all the way down to left center, but he'll make the catch, and that's an out. Not making it time for him to run back. And it's an inside slider going for a strike, and it's an 0-1. Making it the same pitch, 0-2. Coming up with a full in-the-line slider, and he'll make it, bounce it up, and that is enough to retire the second inning. No, it's not, because it's the second out, because I'm a retard. Anyways, for those who are offended to the word retard, may I just say with polite words, get a life. And as they go up to the second, he won't make it, and that makes it another run. 4-0 Toronto. Just makes it right down the center, making it not a line drive, but a nice pop-up, giving it a base hit. Enough time for him to go to third, to go to home base. Coming up with I don't know what that pitch is called, but we're coming up with a slider in the next, and he hits it all the way to the left, and that's enough to retire the side. Coming up from the bottom of the third inning. And he hits it all the way to the left, an easy out, and he won't make it in time. Here comes Furushima. Furushima, I don't fucking know. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here to know names, and that's a base hit, giving him the first base. Here comes Sparks, having a good time. 306 average, hits it right down the middle, and that'll be enough to catch it. And enough for him to make it a double play. Oh no, he makes it in time for safe! But he's injured, diving headfirst into the base. Badly injured. Will he keep in? Crobats is now changing the players. He is out. He is out of the ball game, and this is not a great time. They're switching him up. Switching him up to take first base. It is... It is Terada coming up on first base. Well, at least we got him out of the, the ballpark, so I won't have to mispronounce his name 5 times. And unfortunately, that will give it a next out, retiring the side. Again, going into the fourth, it is still 4-0 Blue Jays. And we are switching up the defenders now. Taking this minute to welcome the 2 people in our stream that listen to me and listen to the coach go, like a villager from Minecraft. We welcome you. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to come join us watch this nice game of baseball of MLB Power Pros 2008 for the Wii. This game is not sponsored. Hashtag not sponsored. Again, bringing us, changing up the defenders of the team. 3 people. We now have 3 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for making the time to watch our very super cringe stream here as we listen to me commentate where I have almost 0 experience in baseball. It's no problem, ladies and gentlemen. We're just here to have a fun night and get a few laughs. Oh, and that person left. Thank you. Blue Jays hitting it straight down to the left field, making it an easy first out. Here comes Louis. Russell up to bat, making an outside slider, swing and a miss. And he hits it left center. And that won't be enough. And Louisville struggles with the ball, throwing it just enough, but they won't make the double play as Martin gets on to first. Travis coming up to bat, swinging with a first strike. Hits it all the way to the right, and that's a first out. And that's the second out. My apologies, gentlemen. Here comes Pillar up to bat. Hits it all the way to the right for a foul ball. And here comes a slider. Brings it all the way to right center. Hits it out. And that retires the side. Now at the bottom of the 4th inning. Louisville up to bat. And here comes... I can't pronounce that name. I apologize. Sees the mistake. Almost hits him, but it manages to just come up as a ball. Hits it on the outside, and Louisville swings, and it goes all the way. Ground double. bounces all the way up out of the stand, and that will give Louisville a nice high advantage for the bottom of the fourth. Here comes Melendez up to bat, sees it outside, hits it all the way to the right center, and Louisville will make it 4-1, and Louisville gets on the board with 1 run. Goes all the way out, but is not in time, and the pitch and the shortstop will grab it. I don't know if that's the shortstop, but we're gonna call him the shortstop because I run the ball game. Everybody knows this. Here comes Hessman up to bat, and he hits it all the way right center, and he makes it in time. And that retires the fourth. Well, what a game of a ground double. Blue Jays 4, Louisville Crobats 1. Louisville pitching up now, and he hits it left center, and that will get him an easy double. Beautiful hit right down left center field, and manages to hit it all the way. We've lost both our 2 viewers, aside from myself, so...
No, they're still here.
I'm still, exactly, we're still here, I'm still here, and we're just enjoying the game.
No, I mean the viewers are still here. I don't know what's showing on your end.
Exactly, coach. As you can see, here comes Smalls up to bat, making it 0-2. Count them 0-2, and that's an easy strikeout with 2 outs on the board. Here comes number 5, Gritchuk. Comes with an outside slider, and that's a swing, and that's not a swing, that's an easy strike. 0-2 coming, and he hits it all the way to left, and that's a foul ball. Coming up with 2 SFB, don't know what that stands for because I know nothing about baseball. And he won't make it in time, and that's the numbers I don't know. The man on third, man on first. Coming up with an outside slider, it's a ball, 1-1. Coming up with a fastball. Strikeout 1-2, and here comes 2 fastball, and he bounces it up, and that gets him in time. No, it doesn't, and he gets the 3rd out just in time before they can score. Coming down to the bottom of the 5th inning. Quite the game, folks. Quite the game. We got ourselves a good one here. We got Caress coming up at bat. He's ready to hit the ball, but he sees it, and that's ball 1. Looking good, looking great on stand. Here comes the pitch. And he hits it all the way left field, and that's enough to get him a base hit. Now here comes Ennis. He manages to hit it directly center field, and he just misses it. Gets them both on second base and first. Here comes Terada coming up with a .416 average. He hits it all the way to the left, and that's a fair ball. Bases are loaded, but he keeps going. He's going for the run, and he makes it 4-2. Louisville. Sparks coming up to bat. Quite the exciting game. Bases loaded. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a grand slam.
No, that's a 3-1.
Not a grand slam. That's a 3-home run. I'm an idiot because I can't count because I missed first grade, but we got it. Louisville takes the lead. I don't know how the hell I missed that. I really thought that was a grand slam, but again, I'm very dyslexic here, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm losing breath and going lightheaded because I'm just so fucking excited. Louisville hits it all the way left field, and he's able to make another base
right
hit.
Field.
Fuck me, coach. Nobody asked you. I'm the one commentating. It's out. That's what you get. You got a double play. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, they got a double play. They got a double play. Okay, I didn't mean to range that in anger. Listen, they teach me a lot in prison, and one of the things is not left and right in numbers. As you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, Roberts is up to the field, hits it all the way to the right, keeps it in, and that's another hit. He goes for third, and he'll make it. Second and third, ladies and gentlemen. Hessman up to bat. And strike 1. 0-1 coming up. I am bleeding from the mouth right now, ladies and gentlemen. Bleeding from the mouth because I am just so excited. Not because I'm yelling too much. But that's a fair ball, but that will retire the 5th inning. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game. Louisville Crobats taking the lead 5-4 on the Toronto Blue Jays. Coming up next, the 6th inning. Oh, here comes Morales. Don't know where I pulled that name. I just pulled it out of the hat. And Louisville will get there in time for a first out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we pick our defenders here, I'd like to apologize to the crowd, but absolutely not the coach. Because the coach should be managing his team, not managing his commentators. And as I get a knock on my door, I get my dinner. Oh!
Did you just drop something?
No. I just dropped my microphone for a second for commentating.
All right. You good to continue?
An action figure definitely fall from my. It almost didn't break my keyboard. I hit the mic, so I was muted. An action figure definitely did not land on my keyboard. It's all right. We're all good, ladies and gentlemen. The police are not knocking at my door yet, so we're all good. It was just my granny.
All right, we good to continue?
Yeah, we're good. Yes. All right. Here we are. Who's at bat? I don't know. Who's at bat? Oh, switching the pitcher now is Ransom. Taking out Diggins. Warming up, throwing a ground ball, training his whole life for this moment at the 6th inning. Went by so fast, ladies and gentlemen. And here we have it. It didn't tell me his name, so I don't know his name, but he got his first strike. It's 0-1 now, coming up with a fork, and he hits it all the way right to the right, and they'll make it in time. And that's our second out. Here comes D. Travis. Coming up with a curve ball, and a fork, and he pops it up, and he'll make it, and that's our third out. Coming down to the half of the 6th inning. Louisville 5, Toronto 4. Taking out a bunch of people, we have Dormandi, Pillar, and Gritchuk replacing Pillar. Gritchuk again, and Garcia. And as I chew on my fries, he hit it left center field. And he'll make it the first, and now making a base hit. I'll have to ignore my 5 strokes, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't been eating well. Foul ball. We got 0-1 coming up. And he hits it, and that's just outside. That's a foul ball. Hits it all the way left field again, and that's enough to give him another base hit. Loading second and first base. And here we have Terada coming up, and he looks to see if anybody's stealing. He'll miss it for a strike, swing and a miss. It makes it 0-1, hits it left field, and that will make it just enough to get him the first out. Coming up, 0-0, strike 1, 80-mile-per-hour slider. 0-1 coming, and that's a foul ball. 0-2 coming. Strikeout. Rosado coming up, hitting it too far to the left, making it a foul ball. 0-1 coming. Hits it right down the left, and he misses it. And that will get him. He's going for home. And he does, and he makes it just in time. 4-6, Louisville. Hitting it right down. It's a line drive down to the center. And everybody is safe, but he makes it. 4-7, Louisville. What a game, folks. 2 runs. Hits it too far to the left. I believe the bases are loaded. And that's just a fair ball. Retiring the 6th inning. What a game, scoring 2 runs That's Louisville 7 and Toronto 4. Pickler up to bat, coming up, and that's a strike one. And this is when the pitcher comes up with a fork. It's 0-2 coming, and that's an easy strikeout, making it a first out. Here comes Donaldson. Pitcher comes up with a slider and a strike one. Coming up with another fork to the right side, and they'll make a swing and a miss. Here comes an easy 4 SFB. Don't know what that comes, and that's a swing and a miss strikeout. Barshitzer coming up, pitcher with a curveball. Make the strike. Coming up with a fork and another misjudged strike. 0-2 coming. Hits it right down the middle, and the pitcher can't catch it going between his legs, and that's a base hit. Here comes a curveball with an early swing. That's an easy strike. 0-1. Here comes another fork coming down the inside. That's an easy pop-up. And that's a third out. Retiring the first half of the 7th. Louisville 7, Toronto 4. Here comes Roberts up the bat with a 333 average. That's the devil's number. You know he means business. Hits it right down center field, and that's a base hit for Louisville. Hessman up the bat. Pitcher coming down straight with a fastball. 88 mile per hour strike. Here comes 0-1. Hits it right too far to the right, and that's a foul ball. Another slider with 8 miles, and now a strikeout. Here comes Kress. Hitting it a little soft, making it a second out. Kress on first base, made in time. Here comes Ians. First strike slider. 0-1 coming. Easy outside. Ball 1. 1-1 coming. Mistake happened, and the catcher can almost not catch it. 2-1 coming, and that's an easy third out. Well, that retires the 7th, and of course the score remains Louisville 7 and Toronto 4. And here he comes Creed, hitting it right down to I don't know what that's called. I wasn't paid. Comes the curve outside, coming for a strike. Comes a fork down the middle, and he'll swing and miss. 0-2 coming. And he'll pop it up, foul ball into the stands. And that's a strikeout. We're bringing it to our second out. Here comes Morales. Here comes a curveball inside. It's a strike one, swing and a miss. Here comes a fork down the middle, and he'll miss it by an inch, making it 0-2. Right down the middle, and that's an easy strikeout. And that retires the 8th. And that retires the first half of the 8th. Scores remain the same as we switch sides here. This game is brought to you by Nothing, because Nothing sponsors this stream. Get yours today.
Your attention, please. Now coming on to pitch for
Blue Jays bringing out Biagini. Biggio, that's what I meant. And it's the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Biggio for a swing, for a strike, and he'll make it a strike. Biggio is the pitcher. My bad. He gets ready, and it's a ball. 1-1. 1-1 coming. Sees it. That's ball 2. 2-1 coming our way. And that's ball 3. 3-1 coming. Willie Walkham. 3-2 coming. And that's ball 4. And he walks him. Here comes Sparks, looking great as always. It's a miss, and he was able to catch it just in time, and he keeps it from being a double play. 1 out. Here comes Rosado coming up, and he misses it just enough to get right field. And first and second are loaded. Chichiro. And that's a fair ball right down the line. And he's going for it. And he will make it. 4-8, Louisville. With an amazing lead, he accidentally pops it up. But he'll make it. No, he won't make it in time. As Louisville gets their third out, they retire the 8th. Coming up to the 9th inning, Louisville 8, Toronto 4. Number 55, Martin. Here comes the pitcher with a fork straight down the middle. And he swings and misses, making it strike 2. 0-2 coming. Too early, strikes him out. Number 9, Tracy coming up with the curveball. Fork down the middle, and he'll pop it, and he'll chip it just behind. And he hits it directly to the left, but he makes the catch. And that's the second out. Here comes Pillar coming up. Pops it up just enough to get to the stands, making it a foul ball. Here comes the pitcher with a curveball. And that's strike 2. Coming down with a straight fork. And he'll hit it just foul. Pitcher coming up with a sideways outside curveball, and he'll hit it right to first baseman. And that will be the ball game. What a game, folks. Louisville 8. Louisville Crobats take it. Louisville 8 and Toronto 4. Well, that's been the ball game. Here are some of the latest highlights of Toronto Blue Jays doing their 2-run homer. But Louisville coming back after a 3-run homer. I've been your host, Jake Crow, and I am now running from the police. Thank you all, and have a fantastic night.
Good.
God damn it. I screwed up that entire game.
No.
I know I'm not going to get a raise.
Think they're
Then again,
paying you at all?
I don't get paid at all.
I was gonna say, you think they're paying you?
Well, it was a dream of mine.
So you just keep breaking into the same box?
Yeah, because, you know, security sucks, man.
Yeah, it just works.
It just works.
Let's check something. You know, it didn't say that he was going to be out longer, so is he, like, back in? I'm confused. I need to check something real quick. No, the other guy. In Fukushima, who fucking hurt himself. Oh, no, he's better now, apparently.
God,
So, how is it that this guy who got back into the game previously
Boyd must be really...
is still injured, but him who actually couldn't finish the game is fine? How does that fucking work?
Programming.
Yeah, I guess. No, I'm gonna put a
I don't
different
know,
person
maybe
on the
his was
fucking
less
EVGA
severe?
because- I'm gonna put him in. Actually, switch the two around.
Alright, I'm probably going to go one more game, and then I'm probably going to grab a drink.
You want to grab the drink first?
Yeah, I can, if you don't mind, I can grab a drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a drink too anyway, so...
Alright.
We'll just
If
do
you guys
that.
are still watching the stream, we'll be right back on this quick break. We're just going to hydrate real quick.
Yep. Get off the couch. Grab and drink. No, y'all can hear me. Or you can hear me. But I couldn't hear y'all, so.
Alright, I'm back.
Shit. Wait. Jake, did you come back yet?
Yep.
Okay, good. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking some zero sugar Gatorade. Hashtag not sponsored.
I'm drinking some Arizona tea. Hashtag not sponsored. Anyway, I also have some insert brand of the company I work for, cheese. Also not well, yeah, not sponsored. I do work for them, so nondescript company that I will not name for legal reasons.
I got some fish sticks and french fries from my local fish market. Hashtag also not sponsored. Quote, hashtag nothing here is sponsored. And don't take this seriously.
Yeah, do not take anything we say seriously. If I eat cheese, that should not be put in a cheese platter. But they decide to do it anyway.
Because stuff like that just makes sense. It just
Yeah,
works.
for some reason they put friggin' Swiss cheese in a cheese platter. I don't know why. You know, like those cube cheese? They cubed Swiss. I don't know why.
What, the cubed Swiss cheese?
Yeah, you know, like the cheese cubes that you get at like parties and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put that like Swiss cheese and mixed it in with other types of cheese. Who puts Swiss cheese in a fucking cheese platter, dude?
Cheeseception.
I don't know why it keeps putting this guy in instead of my guy. There we go. Anyway, I'm gonna see if anybody's put any chat messages in. I doubt it. Anna.
No, I've been keeping an eye on the chat. There's no one here.
Hold on, I'm gonna ask if John is watching.
I bet you he was and then left.
No, he's not working tomorrow, so. I don't think he is. Tomorrow's Sunday, right?
Yeah, tomorrow's Sunday.
Yes, I think he'll be watching. Trying to make sure everything else is set up oh so perfectly. I have way too many pictures over here compared to regular players. I have like no replacements if anybody gets hurt.
Yeah,
Like-
that's not great.
Yet one person gets hurt and the whole game is fucked.
Well, yeah, especially a good person.
Actually, let me do that real quick. Let me move some players around while I'm thinking about it. Everybody who's like got like a throw of G and throwing their asses back into the minors.
What?
No, minor leagues.
Oh.
What the fuck did you think I meant?
I thought you said I'm throwing them back like minors.
No, God! No!
I know, that's what I...
Dear God, imagine.
No, I don't want to imagine.
Actually, yeah, no, you don't want to imagine that
No,
shit.
I'm gonna take a hard pass on that.
I want to make sure there's nobody's got. Alright. Okay, so there's two of each of these, but there's only one of each here, I think. Center, right. I have no left field. What the fuck? How did that happen? Okay, you're going there. There we go, now I should have one of each. There's two center fielders, two right fielders now. I think we're good. There we go. Now everything is perfectly
Everything's
ready.
in order?
Appears to be.
Is everything in order, my lord?
There we go, now everything's looking good.
still can't believe there's a Discord server for this game.
That's a good game. I mean,
It is a good game.
Yeah, exactly.
Two viewers, welcome all. Welcome to our little stream for a nice game of MLB Power Pros. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, for I forgot the name of the freaking game for a second.
Alright. I think that looks good.
It looks superb, sir.
Oh, wait, one more player, yeah. Let me switch out. Actually, it's fine enough.
For all you burp lovers out there, that one's for you.
God!
Alright, here we go into the second game. Alright. Welcome everybody for our second game of MLB. You motherfucker.
Just say the second game. You don't need to just say the name of the game. It doesn't matter. And I forgot to turn off the commentator again, goddammit.
I know, I thought I knocked him out. What the hell? Who woke him up? Gosh darn it. Well, welcome everybody to our second game. This is our second game of Louisville Crobats versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Here up at first. And we have Louisville up to pitch. And we have Toronto coming up to bat. Toronto hits it all the way left, and he'll make it just in time. Here comes Donaldson up to bat. Pitcher will hit a cutter, coming all the way to the left. And he'll swing all the way to the left, and he'll make it just in time. The first out. Here comes Bautista coming up with a left side cutter up the pitch, and he hits it all the way to the left center, and that will be a double play wrapping up the first half. Beautiful throw directly to each of the players, who I will not be naming because I am not that good. And that retires the first half with a still 0-scored game with the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Louisville Crobats. With that being said, here comes Sibyl coming with a first strike, making it 0-1. 0-1 coming all the way to the left, and now we'll make it a base hit. And here comes
Furushima.
I knew that. Shut. Here comes Furushima. And he hits it all the way to the left, and I'm making another easy base. And so that way he gets on base, so I won't have to pronounce his name again. Here comes Sparks coming up to bat, looking great. He'll miss a first strike with a fastball. And another same pitch, 0-2 coming. And he strikes out.
My game fucking lagged there.
I know, I saw that. Rosado coming up to bat. And he comes with a first strike on the outside, just on the inside. Hits it all the way to the right, and that'll be enough to throw a double play. No, it's not. I keep second guessing myself. That's how good they pay me. 1 penny per hour in my dreams. Hits it up for a foul ball, and that makes it 0-1. Hits it all the way to the right, and that's enough to get him to home, making it 1. He hits it all the way, same pitch, all the way to right field. Yep, I know my directions. Making it just in time for home. Doubling the score? I believe that's what it's called. It's not doubling the score. It doesn't matter. Who cares? It is 0-2, Louisville. Louisville with 2 on the board, and Blue Jays with nothing yet.
Number 14, Schmaltz.
Here comes Schmaltz. Comes a pitcher with an inside cutter. Coming up with another sinker. To the right, just outside. Pop. Chips it to the... It's a foul ball. It's a foul ball. You know what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Who watch enough sports? And the pitcher will grab it and not make it time. Here comes Griyu, and here comes the pitcher with an inside cutter right down the middle. Here comes another one, and he'll see it, and it's a ball. And he hits it all the way left center. And he'll grab it. Comes an inside cutter right down. That's strike one. Here comes 0-1 coming late, very early swings, make it 0-2, and he strikes him out for our first out. Here comes Morales, up to bat, looking great. Pitcher's throwing an inside cutter, and he hits it directly right center, and he'll make it a double play. And that retires the first half of the second inning. Louisville 2, Toronto 0. Here comes Emmanuel. Hits it all the way left field. He'll jump and make the catch. And apparently my microphone's not picking up my screams, which sucks. And he'll hit the same all the way to the left and hit him first out. Second out. Second out. Blah, blah, blah. Here comes Sybil. And he hits it left center, and that retires the second half. Second inning. Well, no scores, no hits, no runs. Louisville 2 and Toronto 0. Here we come Martin coming up. Pitcher throws a sinker all the way, hits it left, and now make it a base hit. Travis coming up to bat with a .293 average. Hits it left field. And that'll make it another base hit, loading second and first base. Pillar coming up with the pitcher throwing an inside cutter mistake, and that's ball one. Another inside cutter, no mistake, and that's a strike. Going down out of the box, throws it to second, but doesn't make it in time. Here comes with the left sinker, with another strike. Inside coming up, and he pops it up. Infield fly. And that's an out, I think. That's a first strike. 0-1 coming up. Hits it left, and it's not in time. It makes it foul. Yeah. Yeah. Throw a ball all the way to left field, and that's an out. Here comes Bautista up. Pitcher throws an inside slider. Coming out with an outside sinker. Swing and a miss. 0-2 coming, and it's an inside cutter directly down the line, but he'll make it just in time to throw it out. And that retires the first half of the third. So a lot of people ask me, what's it like down in prison? Well, let me tell you, it's not fun. And you know, a lot of guys, you don't want to go to a male prison with a bunch of straight guys with a feminine body, you know? And I don't know why I'm getting very open with this. We should be talking about ball games, not prison. But just so you know, don't go to jail, folks. It's not fun.
There is balls involved in both of them.
Shut up! Shut up, coach! I'm missing the whole game here because I'm here talking about my fantasy. Anyway, third and second base loaded. No outs on the board. Hits it all the way left, and that's enough to get it. Oh, and he tries to make it. And he just makes it, making it a double. 2-run. Making the score 0-4, Louisville. Here comes a... Fuck, I don't know his name, but that's all right. And that's a fair ball right down the line. And that'll make it an easy double. Just in time. No outs on the field, or on the board rather, and that'll make it 0-5 Louisville. Here comes Roberts coming up to base, and we got a dizzy pitcher up on field, hits it right, line drive down left center, and that makes bases loaded. MU coming up with a strike one. Hits it all the way to right. And that makes it our first out of the inning. Of the bottom of the inning, rather. Here comes 0-1. And he hits it all the way out! And it keeps going, and that's going to make it an easy run. Making it 0-6, Louisville. Hits it all the way, same pitch, but he'll make it there in time. And that's the second out. Line drives it all the way right, and he'll make it, and that's our third out of the inning. What a game, folks. What a game. 4 runs that game, making it 0-6, Louisville.
Number 14.
Here comes Smokes up to bat. Bait is when you fish, folks, and this is not sponsored by a fish company. Hits it all the way, pops it up, and he'll make the catch and throw it to first, making it the first out. Here comes Gree coming up with the first strike. Pitcher will throw an outside sinker, and he'll hit it directly, not fast enough. Throws it out to first, and that's our next out. Tulowitzki coming up to bat. Pitcher will throw an inside cutter. That's strike 1. 0-1 coming. Here comes an outside sinker. Mistake, but he swings early. That's strike 2. Come with the same pitch of an outside sinker. And that's an easy strikeout, retiring the side. What a game, folks. A serious lead by Louisville with 6-0 lead. And Louisville comes up to bat.
They did the same thing last game, too.
They did.
Where they just switched their left and center for, like, no freaking reason.
I know. It's like deja vu, ain't it, Coach?
Yeah.
Or manager, whatever you prefer.
I don't know. I think I'm both at this point. Let's be real for a minute.
Amen to that. Excuse my voice crack, kids. I'm hitting puberty very soon. I don't know why I get personal with you guys, but I don't get paid, so deal with it. And he hits it smack down left field. And that'll get him a base hit. Coach, listen.
What?
Just focus on your team. I'll focus on.
No, I was looking at what
people.
John just messaged me.
Who the hell is John? He doesn't play on the baseball. As I get back on my commentating, we got 2 outs on the board. Hits it right down, and that'll make it the end of the 4th quarter. 4th inning! Ladies and gentlemen, I've been watching a lot of football. Okay, football season's just around the corner. Make sure you vote for your best football team as I try to promote baseball. Coming up with a first out on the fly. He hits it too far to the left, and that's an easy catch, making it our first out. Pitcher throwing a sinker, and Russell will not get it. Russell will, however, see the first ball, and it's 1-1. Coming with an inside cutter, pops it up to the right, and they'll make the catch. Make it our second out. Travis coming up. Tracy, whatever. Pitcher coming up with an outside sinker. And he'll hit it way too far out. Way too far out to the right. Left cutter coming up. Hits it line drive down the middle. And he'll make it first run base hit. Not a first run, a base hit. You know what I meant. Here comes Pillar, hitting it too far to the right, making it a foul ball. Making it 0-1. Here it comes with an inside. Right down, he'll make the catch, and that will be it for the first half of the 5th. This video was brought to you by a name. I'll Make Up a Name is a very famous website called I'll Make Up a Name, and they'll make up a name for you, so that way you can hide your identity easier and faster from people you don't want getting into your private business. I'll Make Up a Name. What a website. Thank you for actually not sponsoring any of us at all, and I'm definitely not making this up for the purpose of being a better commentator. Anyways, coming up to bat is Louisville. He'll see the ball and call it, and that's ball 1. Seeing the pitch as he hits it too far to the left, and that would be just foul. 1-1 coming. Hits it live drawn down the center, and they'll make the catch, and that's our first out. Here comes Cress up to bat, looking great as always. Hitting it directly just enough for first baseman to grab it, and that retires the 5th inning. What a game. Louisville still 6 and Toronto still... Toronto. Yep, Toronto just 0. It's 4-0. That's basically what I'm saying with the Louisville for lead. Pops it up and Louisville will make the catch. Make it the first out. Bautista coming up to bat. Coming in with an inside cutter and an outside sinker on the next. Make it 0-1, 0-2 make that. Coming up with another for SFB. And he'll hit that just out. To making it curve all the way to the left, making it just foul. Inside cutter coming up, making it a pop-up. And he'll make the catch. Smoke's coming up, and the pitcher is being... Manager's coming up out to the field, having a word. And that will retire the pitcher. Hodge is coming up as a new pitcher. You'll notice that I had to wait to hear the name, because God forbid if I mispronounce it, the whole stream will blow up on me. And he would come up with a warm-up, nice pitches coming up by Hodge. Undercat is our sponsored in the back there. Not for the stream, but for the baseball game. Hodge is a... I don't know, so just look it up on Google. And here we go, our first strike. Coming in with an outside curveball. He'll make an early swing, and that's strike 2. 0-2 coming. And that's an easy strikeout. And that will be the first half retired. Coming down to the bottom of the 6th, Louisville 6, Toronto 0. Hits it all the way to left center. Or left. And that's the first out. Here comes Fushina. And that's strike 1. Coming up with 0-1 coming up. Hits it all the way to the right center field. And that will be an easy double. Beautiful hit getting right underneath the ball, hitting it directly right center in that perfect opening where you're supposed to go. Beautiful swing, and Sparks is up now to bat. Gonna try to bring Fushina home. Hitting it directly center field, and that's enough to be a double play. Retiring the 6th inning, Louisville 6, Toronto 0. Here comes Krieg up to bat. Pitcher throwing an inside slider, and he won't swing, making it strike 1. Inside curveball coming up, early swing and a miss, making it 0-2. Here comes an inside slider, and that's his strike 3, swing and a miss. Tulowitzki coming up to bat. Here he comes with an inside curveball, and he'll swing early, swing and a miss, strike 1. 0-1 coming with an inside slider. Strike 2. 0-2 coming up with an inside curveball. And they'll strike him out too. Hodge making a beautiful strikeout it strikes outs in a row. Don't know how many it was because there is no score, but it's all right. He's doing great. That's what matters. Here comes Hodge with an inside curveball, and he won't swing. That's strike 1. Here he comes again with an inside slider, and he'll swing and miss. 0-2 coming. And he'll hit it just enough to make it a perfect double for the Blue Jays. Now again, the same strategy getting... okay. We didn't need to see the... We don't care about the Blue Jays. So we don't see their replays. It's alright. Nice pop up, retiring the 7th. Louisville 6, Blue Jays 0. Well, I hope you got your popcorns, hot dogs, Cracker Jacks, because we're going to be here not too long as we reach the bottom of the... Hitting it just out. Pillar hits it just foul. And that makes it 0-1. Hits it directly down, and he'll make it just before he can get down the middle, making it our first out. Pops it up, and the catcher will make it foul ball. And here he comes, 0-1 coming. Hits it all the way right field, and will just get inside the foul line. One and two coming. Hits it directly to the... Don't look at it. I gotta look up my shit. And apologize for swearing, ladies and gentlemen. I do not get paid. Hits it all the way to the left, and he can't make the catch, making it a base. Roberts coming up to bat. Hits it all the way to the right, and that'll be a foul ball. 0-1 coming. Hits it all the way to the right again. That gets it another foul ball. 0-2 coming. Sees the catch, and that's a ball. Throws it to first base as he tries to get him out, but doesn't make it. 1-2 coming up. And he hits it all the way to the right, and that will give it another base. Emerala coming up. Hits it too far to the right. That's a foul ball. 0-1 coming our way. Hits it too far to the left, and that makes it foul ball. I don't know if you saw, but the umpire's head just did a 360, but that's all right. Strikeout. And that retires the 7th inning. Coming up on the 8th, Louisville 6, Toronto 0.
Number 29.
It'll come up as Tracy, which is spelled Travis for some reason. Coming up, and here comes Hodge again. An inside slider, 0-1 coming. And he'll make the hit directly to the right, and he'll make the catch and throw it to first.
Number 11.
Pillar coming up to bat with a 351 average, looking all good and strong. Coming up with the curveball, swings too early. And along with another inside slider coming his way, 0-1, makes a mistake and misses by like an inch. As he then pops one up enough to make the catch. And that's the second out.
20. Donovan.
Donald's son coming out. Donald's son coming up here with our first strike. Coming in with the inside slider. And he'll hit it just enough, but he'll make the catch. And that's our third out, retiring the first half of the 8th inning. Louisville coming very great on our fourth winning streak in a row. 4 consecutive wins in a row coming up, as Louis the Crobats are doing very well today. 0-2 coming, and he hits it directly to the left, and that make the catch just in time. And that's strike one with a fastball down the middle, 0-1 coming. You notice when I don't pronounce the names, it's because I don't want you to yell at you. I don't want you guys to yell at me, because some of you guys take this way too seriously. That's ball 2, and it's 2-1. And here we come with a 2-2. 2-2 coming. And he breaks the bat, but he hits it directly straight to the left, and that retires. And that doesn't retire, that's our second out. Tempera coming up to the pitching bat now. Terada. Spelled T-E-P-E-R-A. Terada. People are leaving because they're cringing the hell out of me. I bet they are, because I'm the only ones they're listening to, but it's okay. Our third out coming up, and that retires the 8th. Coming up on the 9th inning, still 6-0 Louisville. as we take a quick break from our sponsor. Haha, just kidding. We don't have any money.
Bitch,
Anyway.
you thought.
Bitch, you thought. Exactly. Inside curveball, and he'll miss it, making it strike 2. Hit it directly left, and he'll make the catch, and that's our first out.
Number 14.
Here comes Schmalks coming up to bat, looking great as always. Inside slider coming away, and that's strike 1. Inside curveball, and he'll pop it just up for it to be a fair ball, and he'll make the out just in case. Here comes an inside curveball for Gree, and I'll hit it too far to the left, making it a foul ball. Coming inside slider, hits it just enough to get it inside for a foul ball. Coming up with an 0-2 curveball, hits it directly down the middle, and he won't make it as it makes it a first base run, base hit, whatever. Here comes an inside slider, and he makes the hit just fair. And they run, making it a double as he tries to make it for home. And the Blue Jays, Toronto Blue Jays, will make it on the board with a 6-1. What a great triple, as we never really seen that nowadays. Here comes strike 1, coming up with an inside slider. Strike 2. 0-2 coming with a fastball. Strike 3. And that will be the ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game. Louisville 6 and Toronto 1. The Crobats come with another 5 in a row consecutive wins. And they will be celebrating this in the locker room. They will be whipping each other with towels as they did with me in prison. And I'm Jake Crow coming at you as you watch these nice, awesome replays that I can't stay by because somebody's knocking on my door So that will be the game. I'm Jake Crow coming at you live. We'll see you next time. Dude, it's like 5,000 tongue twisters, and like I have to think and speak at the same time. That's just not easy.
Keep in mind, the actual commentators have to do this shit for like hours on end.
Dude, I can't fucking do this shit.
Just one? Oh, you were right. It was 5 wins in a row.
It was, because I remembered the last game. So yeah, it was like 5 wins. And now we're going up the Blue Jays again. Again, if you're tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Thank you again, as always, for taking the time out of your day to watch our ridiculous stream that might be cringe to some and maybe funny for others if you have a sense of humor. We'd like to thank Pillskin here for giving us this opportunity to stream such a very, very well-made 2008 Wii MLB baseball game. I said baseball twice. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
MLB baseball. It's like Major League Baseball baseball.
Yeah.
That's how good it is. God, Boyd is still badly injured.
Okay, I think we're good. Let's see if I got a better picture of him. No, he's fine. Okay, let's start it.
Alright, as we start up the next game. I'm coming in through the window. Okay. hold on, I'm scratching my leg over here. Okay, there's a lot of broken glass.
Hello, baseball fans.
Oh god, the fucking announcer!
I keep forgetting for this.
Go sleep! Anyways. Hello everybody, my name is Jake Crow. I will be your commentator. Game. We have the Louisville Crobats versus the Blue Jays. The Toronto Blue Jays, my bad, ladies and gentlemen. I just got back from a very rough upbringing from the U.S. Police Department, and it's not... Don't mess with them. All right. They're not to be messed with. So as we see, what do we got here? We got our first out already by Sparks. And we have Donaldson coming up to bat. Here comes the pitcher coming up with a downwards change up. And he'll swing too early. Swing and a miss. Coming in with an inside slider, and he pops it off to the right. And excuse me. This video is sponsored by nothing.
It's brought to you by Windows XP.
I was gonna say I was gonna say Pepto-Bismol. But if I start singing if I were to start singing the Pepto-Bismol song, we might get sued. So I wasn't gonna go there.
I was gonna say it'd be like Windows 11 because this is the fucking operating system this shit's running on.
Pops it off, and that's gonna make it our third out, wrapping up the first half of the first inning. Here comes Ennis. Coming up here for our first swing. Let's see the pitch, and that's ball one. Goes on the outside, and the pitcher drops it, but will make it just in time. Louisville Crobats coming up, as they have won 5 consecutive games, and are now coming through. Line drive down the middle, the pitcher will not get it, and that's a... Now you see with the Louisville is they know how to get right in between the legs. So they know exactly what they're doing when they hit that line drive. Oh, 2 coming. And he pops it off just enough to get foul ball. 0-2 coming again. And that's a strikeout. Rosado coming up to bat, looking great as always. 500 bat average on bat, but he won't make it, and they'll tap the base, and that will retire the side. Second inning coming your way.
Number 15, Green, left.
And Green will make it, and that will be just enough to make it a double play.
I like how he did a 360 as he fucking caught it.
I know. He didn't know what the hell he was doing. Tawinski pops it up directly to the right center. And he'll make the out. Morales coming up to bait with a downwards change up. Change up is a new pitch I came up with.
It's where you defy the laws of physics and the ball goes up instead of down.
Exactly. See, the coach knows me here, okay? He knows I'm a wanted man, but he knows me. We went to high school together. Literally.
This is how he keeps getting away with this shit.
I know. You have to slip the owner a 20. Sun finally going down as our second out comes our way. Klotz coming up to bat, looking great with a 471 average, looking great on field. Hits it left field. Oh, excuse me while I try to flex my tongue as Louisville gets a base hit. Pops it up just enough, and he'll make it there just in time. Two outs on the board. Hessman comes up to bat. Despite his name, ladies and gentlemen, this video is not sponsored by Hess, nor will it be anywhere. Caress coming up to bat, and he hits it directly to right center field. And Blue Jays will make the out. Coming down to the bottom half of the second, Travis coming up to bat.
Second baseman.
Inside chain up, down the middle, strike 2. 0-2 coming up. Coming with an inside slider. And it'll pop and it'll chip it, just foul. Down the line, change up. And that's strike 3.
Number 11, Pickler.
Well, you know, you see here on the baseball, got all these crowds and stuff. And like some of them are like cardboard and, you know, they work hard to settle this stuff up.
It was taken during the pandemic, you see?
Taken during the pandemic and stuff.
Yeah, during the height of it. So, yeah, everybody here is just cardboard cutouts.
Yeah, every now and then. You get a few that are just, you know, have no life and they come down because they don't really care. But, you know,
For the most part,
we
yeah.
respect those people. And we
Yeah,
thank them for
they're
coming
the
down
ones
to
who
the
keep our
ballgame.
doors open, you know.
Exactly.
Jose Bautista.
Coming up with an inside changeup, and that's strike 1. Inside summer coming its way, and he hits it left field, and he'll make it just the third out. Can get the third out. Retiring the first half of the third. And Ennis coming up to bat. Seeing if we get a run on the board. Grabs it before going down. Furushima comes up to bat. Oh, and 1 coming. And he hits it so far to the left, and he hits it right to the middle, bounces, and that's enough to give him a... Here comes Sparks. Looking great, but not always the best. As he hits it just enough to get him out. Rosado coming up. Hits it to the left, and he'll just miss it as the Louisville Crobats put a run on the board, making it 0-1. 1-0. And he'll pop it right over the pitcher's head, but he will not make it in time. Retiring the third inning. Well, Louisville coming up with a 1-run lead against the Blue Jays. It's 1-0.
Number 14, Schmaltz.
Schmaltz coming up to bat. Looking all right for a Blue Jay. Inside slider. Swings way too early as always. He hits directly enough, but he'll make it there just in time.
Number 15, Green.
They'll throw it just in time to grab it. Do you think I'm rooting for Toronto? And he'll hit it just enough for the pitcher to grab it, throw it to first. That's their second out.
Number 2, Troy.
Tawidinski coming up to bat. Changeup coming down the line. And that's strike 1. 0-1 coming with a changeup. They'll pop it off as they always do. And that's our first out. And that's the last out. Third out. Retiring the first half of the fourth. With Louisville taking the lead by 1. Clones coming up to bat. Hits it all the way to left, and that's enough to make it. Roberts coming up to bat. Hits it again, same, but it'll make the catch. And that, my friends, will be a double play. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a very hard time for Hessman over here. Because he keeps getting made fun of. Because every time they see him, they think of Hess trucks. And like no one nowadays don't know what the hell that is, so we're
Do they
rooting
still
for your
make
Hess.
those?
No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna have to Google that later, but I'm pretty sure they. I thought they still made them. I guess not.
I don't know. I know they're not a gas station anymore.
Are they not?
No, they're not. They've been bought out by somebody. Hessman
Same
hits
as
it
my show.
directly in between. I don't know who that is.
Hold on, I'm gonna Google that real quick.
Coach.
Number 8,
Coach,
It was Speedway.
we've lost sight of the coach. Oh, and he's back.
Yeah, it was
He
bought
wanted to
out
go
by,
make fun of.
Yeah, it was bought out by Speedway.
Oh, poor Hessman.
Hmm.
Bought out by Speedway. Here comes an inside slider. And no, swing too early, and that's our first out. Martin coming up to bat. Pitcher coming up with slider. And it'll miss the strike. And it'll get the strike. Inside for fastball. And that's an easy strikeout. Travis coming up to bat, looking amazing as always. Coming up with a downward changeup, strike one. 0-1 coming with an inside slider. Swing and a miss. Downwards inside changeup. And he'll make it just foul. Inside slider coming his way, 0-2. And he'll pop it up for the pitcher to just get it in time. Retiring the first half of the fifth. Crest coming up with Gervagtino pitching. Lines round down the center and they'll make the catch. First out. Ennis coming up to bat. Looking always as good with no legs, as all of them do. Hits it all the way down to the left, right through the middle, and that'll be a for Louisville. Furushima coming up, and that's a huge out of there. Through 2-run homer. Taking this lead beautifully. Making the score 0-3 Louisville. Watch how he gets right underneath the ball, hitting it so hard. That fastball gave it to him by a mile as he hits it out of here for a 2-run homer. Pitcher slowly starting to get tired. Misses the outside slider. Inside too much. Calls it a ball. 1-1. Comes in it just a little inside, and that's out of here. Out of here. Home run. I don't know if my mic picks it up all the time, but he got it. 0-4 Louisville Crobats. What a game for the fifth. Louisville taking this 4-0 lead as they get another base hit for the left field.
How have they not swapped out yet?
I'm not too sure.
Usually they substitute the pitcher out by now.
I know. This pitcher's giving it to you. They gotta swap him out soon.
His pitches are going so slow now, though.
To the right just enough. That would be our 2 outs. Double play. What a game with 3 runs in the 5th inning, making it 4 Louisville, Toronto 0. Pickler coming up to bat. Inside slider coming at him, strike 1. Coming up, and he hits it all the way to the left, enough to make it a foul ball. Oh, and I think he hit one of the cardboards. You might have to pay for those. It's 11 cents. Oh, and he makes the catch just in time, but he doesn't. Because I like saying that to get you guys hyped, because you guys can see more than me. And that gives a base hit. 0-2 coming. Hits it to the right, and that's a fair ball. That's our first out. Comes a downward change up as he tries to throw it to second. Strike 1. Inside slider coming his way. Hits it all the way left center.
What the fuck is
and
he
he'll
doing?
Make the first run. Blue Jays get on the board 4-1.
Number 14.
Of course, considering I love the coach so much, I don't commentate on when the Blue Jays do something good. It's a part of the rules. 0-2 coming with a changeup, and he'll strike him out, second out. You coming up with the chain. Oh, throwing it to second base. My apologies. Changeup coming his way as he hits it to the left, and that's a fair ball down the. It's a fair ball down the line, and Blue Jays will get it 4-2. Tulowitzki coming up with a bat. At bat with a bat. Hits it over the pitcher. Oh, just enough to throw it to the pitcher, and that will retire the first half of the 6th. Louisville 4, Toronto 2. What a game we have, folks. A real seat warmer.
They did it again! Why do they keep switching the fielders?
They keep switching the fielders, but finally we got a new pitcher up on board.
Seriously,
And
why
it
do
will
they
be
keep
Dramati.
doing that? That's the 3rd game in a row they've done that shit.
It's what they have their own strategy, man. He pops it up enough to get it just in time for an out. Hessman coming up. Pops it up, and the pitcher will grab it. 2 outs. Kress coming up. And he'll make it, retiring the 6th. What a game, folks. Already, Louis Crobats with 4, and Toronto Blue Jays coming out with 2. It's anybody game still, folks, as we start the 7th inning. Coming up with an inside slider. And it's 0-2 now. First up, fastball, and that's an easy strikeout, 1. Martin coming up to bat, looking absolutely gorgeous with a 250 average. And I'm not saying I'm gay or anything. I'm just saying I can find beauty in a man. You know? It's not gay if you like it. My point is he looks fine today. 0-2 coming with a slider, and he'll throw it to left field. And that's an out. Left center, I mean. We can see a very quick retire of the first on 7. The first half of the 7. As we see a first slider. 0-2 coming up, finishing this game with a fastball. And that's the first half of the 7th over with.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now, please rise and join the singer.
I don't know why that guy's telling everybody to rise.
All rise, motherfucker. Remember that video? The one where he was like, surprise,
Yeah.
motherfucker. All rise, motherfucker.
It's applause, motherfucker.
Baptize, motherfucker.
Thunder thighs, motherfucker. French rise, motherfucker. First and second base loaded as we go to the bottom 7th. And he hits it all the way out there, and it's just enough to make it a nice ground double play.
I didn't even know what was about to do.
I didn't either.
That gave us another point at least.
Yeah, it did. 2-5 Louisville. Oh, and he won't make it as he runs back as they try to make a tag, and they do it. Louisville coming up with a down, and that will give them another run. 2-6 Louisville. Klotz coming up to bat. Hits it all the way to the left, and they'll make it there. And that will be enough to be a double play and retire the side. Coming up on the 8th inning, Louisville 6, Toronto 2. You'll notice I keep hesitating on Toronto because I'm going to say tornado once, and everybody's going to yell at me.
You're gonna piss off the entirety of Canada.
I know. And I'm sorry, Canada. We love you. You're a great country. Coming up with a slider as he hits it just foul. Changeup coming his way. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll be the first out. Donaldson coming up. Coming down with a changeup for Louisville. Early strike. Only swing for a strike. Inside slider. He'll hit it just foul. As Louisville can't make it in time. Inside slider. Hits it directly down the middle, left center. And they'll make it in time to throw him out. Fast changeup coming his way. Hit it just foul. Changeup coming his way, 0-1. Strike 2. 0-2 coming. And he'll hit it just out to left center, as that will give them, as he stays on first, not taking the chance of a double. Two change-ups as he hits left, as they try to go and think about going for third, but he'll stay at second. Change-up coming his way, strike 1. Same pitch, as he hits it to the left, foul ball. Inside slider coming his way, hits it just fair, as the Blue Jays will score another run. 3-6. Tulowitzki coming up, inside slider coming his way. He sees the ball, 1-on-1 coming, fastball, strike 2. 1-on-2 coming his way, and that retires the side. Keeping a very even game right now. 6, Louisville and Blue Jays. Louisville keeping the lead by 3 runs.
Wait, why?
But not giving Dormandi any chances, apparently, even though he has very limited pitching. Tempura comes up again at the pitching. And he hits it all the way to the right, just enough to make it foul. Coming up with another big swing all the way on the outside. And he'll make it just foul. 0-2 coming. And he hits it to the right center field, and that jumps and grabs it, making it our first out. Hessman up to bat with .358 batting average, as always. Chips it to the foul. Hits it all the way right center field, and that will be a base hit. Crest coming up as he throws to first, as Hessman tries to steal. Hits it, pops it up, and that'll be our second out. Ennis coming up to bat, looking great as always. Coming up with a lower batting average as he pops it up, and they'll without a doubt make the catch. And that will retire the 8th inning. Coming up so quick and so soon on the 9th inning, we off with Morales up to bat. Coming down his line, a changeup, making it strike 1. Coming in with an inside slider. As he hits it to the left, he makes the catch. And that's our first out. Martin coming up with an easy early swing. Inside slider coming his way. He'll make the catch, and that's our second out. Ladies and gentlemen, this will determine the game right here and right now. He hits it up, and that's a base hit. Travis coming up on first as Pillar comes up to bat with a first change up, making it strike 2. Inside slider, strike 2. 0-2 coming. He hits it to the right, making it foul. Comes up with a downward changeup. Hits it all the way left center, and that will make it a double. Coming up on Donaldson. Coming up down with his changeup. Strike 1. 0-1 coming with an inside slider, hits it down left center, and that will be the ball game. 3-6, Louisville Crobats take it with 6 consecutive wins.
Also, he pitched a complete game, I think.
And he did. Pitched a complete game.
I think. I could be wrong. I was not paying attention.
And the reason I listen to him is because I'm an idiot sometimes, but it's alright, because I don't myself know baseball. As you can hear again, as they always come by, They're knocking on the door, wondering where the hell the announcer is. And I say I'm the announcer, but of course they don't believe me. So again, I'm having to pay this coach a good amount of money, and they still knock on my door. I've been Jay Crow with this ball game tonight. As we take another break, next time we're going to be seeing Louisville versus the Rays. I'll see you next time, folks, as I try to get myself out of jail.